Welcome everybody to our next series of seminars today, and we're going to be talking about brand building. So my name is Frances Harder. I'm the founder of the FBI and also the author of Fashion for Profit, the author of Branding for Profit, the also for Costing for Profit and Forms for Profit. So the next one's going to be Retailing for Profit, and the next one's going to be about sex. So and actually about the industry, and I think I'll probably have to retire and sit on a mountain when I do that one, because there might be some truth telling about the industry. I've been really fortunate when I started the FBI in '99 in meeting some amazing people. It's opened up a group to me of individuals that have given back and are willing to give back to the industry that has been really for me very rewarding, and it's hard for me to even think of leaving it, because it's so rewarding when I meet people like you and I can help in any way I can help move you forward. So the FBI, as I say, founded in '99 when I was teaching at Otis and I was writing a book, Fashion for Profit, and I founded the FBI out of a realization that there was a need for this business development for people who are creative. So long story short, this whole space that you see here, 5,000 square foot, was donated by the Newmark building for 5 years rent-free. So we've been able to leverage that by using some of the subleasing to help us run on our operating costs. So the Department of Water and Power, they got involved and actually built it all out, which is a very interesting story. And when I started the FBI, which in itself is a branding story, as you know, and our beautiful logo was designed by students from Otis. And when I started to build the FBI, I was very conscious, and I still am, that the image is kept, that we are professional in what we do, and I know that we can't please everybody, and there are things that will happen, but we try to make sure that all our consultants are absolutely in the industry doing what they should be doing, because when you go out to score, although a lot of those retired people mean well, you really need to be having consultants who work in the industry. So when I founded the FBI, I know when I was at Otis, they wanted it to be part of Otis. And I said, no, I don't want it to be part of any academic college. I wanted it to be a freestanding business development center. So I've, in a way, built the FBI as a brand as well, and been very careful about how I build the FBI and making sure that it is a brand in itself. And so you'll see a lot of people that I meet at Magic when we do seminars, and they remember it, and maybe some of you people here have been to our seminars at Magic. So what we're going to talk about today is that whole brand development and what is the beginning of a brand. And so the first thing you need to think about is big business, and what you think about as a brand is building that story so that you can eventually brand it and eventually license it. And when you look at the luxury goods market, it's over 100 billion by 2008. A lot of money in branded goods. 42% fashion and leather goods, 37% licensed perfumes and cosmetics, 21 watches and jewelry. So when you look at these and you think about where you fit in, and I know this gentleman was talking about doing active sportswear, big business. And a lot of those companies who are in the active sportswear companies who are in, say, Orange County, have already begun to do that branding process. So when you begin this whole business of positioning yourself to start a business, part of that business planning is going to be, how do you brand? How do I build that brand so that I can get customer loyalty? And it's crucial for you that you build that loyalty, that people want to come back. And that loyalty is going to be built on a number of things, and part of those things we're going to be discussing during this presentation. So brand awareness, of course, and brand image, associating with a contemplated particular brand. When you think of shoes, when you think of tissues, when you think of copy machines, there are certain brands that you automatically pop into your mind that you could even say, you know, I need a Kleenex, right? So that you don't actually say a tissue. It's a brand that you're asking for. So the ultimate goal for you is to have a brand that people will recognize. So that whole recognition is something that you need to contemplate when you're planning on starting your business. So when you're thinking in the beginning of the name of your company or a logo, and when you think of someone like Nike in the beginning had the swoosh and Nike under it, and now you don't need the name. You can just do the swoosh. So the ultimate in branding is being able to identify a logo with a name, and so that whole beginning is crucial. Not that you want to be having a garment with logos all over it that somebody doesn't want to wear. However, you'll need to have something on your garment that tells people what it is, or something about the garment that you then carry forward to the next season that's recognizable or becomes to be recognizable. So I'm not sure if you know of a company called Johnny Was. Have you seen his embroidered coats around? He began to do